Hi, this is Brian Hegney, Instructor of Communication at High Point University, here in lovely High Point, North Carolina. This is the third video of just working with the template for the 2D blueprint in Unreal Engine 4. I am using 4.22, even though in my class we may have 4.18 installed on the computer still. That's okay, don't worry about it. So what I did was I just kind of made a very quick, oh my god, I'm falling! Sprite from the one that we were just working with, and so like I took its little, I did a couple things. I went into this thing here and I kind of just broke its legs and arms apart, right, and made them on separate layers, and then just kind of rotated them around. That was fun. No, don't save that. And that was a smart object, and so then the next thing I did was I liquefied it. Whoops, sorry. And with the liquefaction, I just like blobbed its eyes and mouth up. Yay. And then, of course, when I blobbed its eyes and mouth up, I thought, okay, its pupils are lost, so I need to add them back. Ah, there it is. Okay, that's all. And I saved that as a PNG. And so what I'm going to do here in my Unreal Engine project, I'm going to go back to my textures, and I'm going to import that fall PNG. Now, this is just by itself. This is just to show you how you might want to design some of the states of your character. So I'm going to bring that in. And I'm going to, what am I going to do? Oh, this is a texture, so the next thing I'm going to do is just create a sprite. Yay, a fall sprite. I'll probably go back to my sprites thing and say, you know what, I'm going to add a new folder called RoboFall. RoboFall. And I have a whole folder because really, I'd probably have like 8 sprite frames for my entire fall, and it's going to get really confusing if I just have, you know, have all of the frames together. Whoops, I don't have this twirled down. I want to see it, right? Okay, so I take my textures, grab my fall texture, drop it into RoboFall, say move here, go into RoboFall, right-click it, and create... Wait, what is this? I did the wrong one! Oh my gosh. Move there. Sorry. See? Even I make mistakes. There's my sprite. Okay, drag my sprite into RoboFall. Move there. Go to RoboFall. Click this. Say create flipbook. Call this RoboFall _ flipbook. I think that's actually what it said. So, oops. And then drag the flipbook into sprites. Move there. There. So now I have RoboFall. Ah! So that'll be fun. So let's go ahead and see how I do this. And again, this is one of the probably hundreds of ways you could do this in Unreal Engine. I'm going to go to my character blueprint. 2D side scroller character blueprint. And I want to point out, this is where we handle the animation. This whole handle animation, it's like, are you falling? Are you jumping? Are you running? Are you idling? Like all of that stuff is happening here. So I'm going to resize my comment box, move my nodes around a little bit. And this is where it's going to change that flipbook, right? So for right now, both going upward, right? My vector going up and my vector going down are attached to the same flipbook. What I'm going to do is just alt-click the one that's less than, because if it's less than 0, oh, by the way, alt-clicking just takes the little line away from the nodes, from the executable node. So one hand, if I'm going upward, I'm jumping, but if I'm going downward, I should fall. So let me go ahead and just save, or copy and paste this set flipbook. Copy, Control-C, hit Control-V to paste it. Now drag here, less than 0. And then I will set this to the fall. There we go. So again, let's go through this. Every update, 60 times a second, it's going to compare the z of the velocity If z is greater than 0, that means it's going upward. It's going to be in jump mode. If it's less than 0, it's going downward, so it will be in robo-fall. And if it's equal to 0, it's not going up or down, and so it's going to be walking along an edge or idling on an edge or ledge, and it will tell if it's idling because it's going to, again, get its velocity, and if the velocity is greater than 0, that means it's moving, but it's not moving in the up direction. We already know that from this little guy. Alright, so let's go ahead and compile that and save it. And click thing. Okay, let's go. Now here's the test. We're going to run off this thing and we're going to jump. Here we go. Whee! Ah! Yeah! So, whoa! That's funny. I love it. I love it. It just adds a little bit more to it. Yeah? Yeah? Boop. Alright, so the last thing we'll do here, because we have our walking, our idling, our jumping up, and our jumping down animations are all doing wonderfully. Okay, so escape. The last thing I'm going to do is actually make this look pretty, and I want my visual scripting to kind of make a little bit of sense. So I'm going to drag this up. I'm going to have my nodes visually spaced in the order that they go in, so that it's a little bit easier to understand. So I'm going to drag some of them down here, and you're just going to see me rearranging them a little bit. Okay. This is here, this will be up here, this will be up here, this will be there, there. You'll get this here. Here we go. I like to put these down here. I'm going to add a double click here to add a little node, double click here. I don't know if this is helpful or not, but for me, it helps me align things a little bit better. Now for here, again, I like to put these right below it. I like to put this right below it. Drag this down here. And we will drag this. I guess this is decent. This is decent. Always wondering if this is pretty enough. Here we go. At least here it's a little easier, I think, for some folks to understand. Now we can go here, okay, update animation. It's going to compare its z value with 0. If it's greater than 0, it means it's jumping. Yay, because it's going upward. If it's less than 0, it'll go down here and it'll be falling, robo-fall. Set flipbook to robo-fall because it's going downward. If it's going not upward or downward, it's going to go over here and say, hey, let's compare its vector length. Now, see, it is comparing its z. We know z is 0, but it is also comparing x and y, and those are the values that are going to be either 0 or greater than 0. And so that's how it does it. Okay, so I'm going to zoom out. That's it. Compile it, save it, and play it. And that's it. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope your jumps and your idles and your walks and runs and actions are really amazing. Bye-bye.